Hello, lovely people out there. How are you all doing? I'm Kate Hill, and I am here to give you the best unbiased and honest commentary on property, along with fantastic hints and tips and area profiles. Today, I have a city feature for you, and this time it is Ballarat in Victoria. If you want to download my free area report for Ballarat, then click on the link below. I'll share all the stats, housing market details, what makes this area so compelling, and more. Okay, so where are we? We are northwest of Melbourne. It's about an hour on the new and improved train line. Ballarat is one of Australia's strongest regional cities, has a diverse economy, low unemployment, growing population, and this proximity to Melbourne making it a very popular commuter city. Mining has been supplanted by other economic drivers, including agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, and an emerging hub for information technology. And it's a region with a number of major wind farm projects. Ballarat is also the centre of the historic Goldfields region, attracting tourists throughout the year. The city's suburbs have median house prices from around $450,000 for a fairly basic 3-bedroom property, emphasising the city's appeal as an affordable lifestyle alternative to Melbourne, and one where the property market has become increasingly busy. Now, in terms of some of the highlights that interest property investors, we have got a regional centre, as I say, for manufacturing, agriculture, education, health, tourism, retail and mining. The Ballarat West Growth Zone. Millions of dollars in wind farm projects, $451 million hospital upgrade, major transport upgrades for roads and rail. A fast Melbourne train service now cuts the journey to and from Ballarat to about 60 minutes, which is faster than driving. The completion of this regional rail link in 2015 brought further transport improvements. Following this, the federal government allocated a further $500 million for upgrades to the Ballarat line. And these upgrades, which included line duplication and new passing loops and an upgraded Wendouree station, are now complete, enabling an extra 135 services at least on that Ballarat line. In future, trains will run every 20 minutes during the peak times and every 40 minutes between those peaks. The improvements pave the way for the eventual electrification of the line to Melton, which could be completed by 2026. There is a push by local businesses to resurrect a $130 million project to open a dual-gauge freight corridor through Ballarat. The City of Ballarat has also called tenders to lengthen the Ballarat Airport runway, the first of a 3-stage upgrade for the airport that will allow it to accommodate regular passenger transport services and larger commercial freight aircraft, as well as the new aviation businesses such as flight training schools. This is still under debate though. The city is seen as an emerging knowledge city, a regional hub for data processing services and research and development. Federation University Australia, which is formerly the University of Ballarat, and the Greenhill Enterprise Centre are both associated with the development of infotech. According to the council, the region is home to 9,000 businesses and has had an economic growth of 45% over the last decade. The Ballarat West Employment Zone is a staged development of 400 hectares near the local airport. The zone is an industrial estate for a range of manufacturing, agribusinesses, construction, freight, logistics and research uses. It includes large lots, a freight hub, access to high productivity freight vehicles and infrastructure. Tenants include laboratory equipment manufacturers, civil construction companies, machinery companies, national food manufacturers, metal manufacturers, agricultural machinery dealers, infrastructure contractors, office furniture manufacturers. These have all added hundreds of jobs at this industrial estate so far, with many more to come in those future stages. Ballarat's industries are very diverse, making it very resilient to economic ups and downs. And like COVID, it weathered that storm really well. The Federation University has 3 campuses in Ballarat, where it has 1,500 staff and 25,000 students. The Ballarat Technology Park employs 1,500 people and contributes $100 million to the regional economy every year. We have a TAFE Institute and numerous schools. It's on its way to becoming a real university town. The Federation University has recently opened a tech school and an $11 million renewable energy training facility. Construction is also underway on a proposed IBM Emerging Technologies hub at the campus in the CBD. Ballarat is Western Victoria's largest provider of healthcare, delivering services to 250,000 people in that region. Health industry numbers are also expected to rise to over 10,000 employees by 2031 as retirees from nearby regional Victoria move into Ballarat suburbs for that aged health care. The Goldfields region is a major draw card for tourists. Ballarat still has a functional gold mining industry. The Ballarat Gold Mine employs around 200 people, and Sovereign Hill, an open-air museum and historical park, well worth visiting, I can highly recommend it, has regularly received tourism accolades and has been named Australia's best major tourist attraction 3 times. It's definitely worth it. Wind farms are a major growth industry for the Ballarat district, with the region able to boast Australia's largest at Stockyard Hill Wind Farm. Construction is expected to begin at Golden Plains Wind Farm at Rokewood in 2022 and will see the $1.7 billion site power 450,000 homes. As I have already mentioned, the Ballarat Employment Zone provides growth for businesses in manufacturing, construction and agriculture, among other things. Now, Ballarat will also benefit from the 2026 Commonwealth Games. Hasn't really made major news, has it? Victoria 2026 will run in March 2026, with the opening ceremony on Tuesday, the 17th of March, proceeding 12 days of competition featuring the Commonwealth's best athletes. In a Commonwealth Games first, Victoria 26 will introduce a new multi-city model, bringing global sport to 4 regional hubs, which is Geelong, Bendigo, Ballarat and Gippsland. Each hub will have its own athletes village, and together they will deliver a 16-sport program in world-class regional sporting venues. Hosting the 26 Commonwealth Games will create a legacy for Victoria that extends well beyond the competition period. Now, this will include significant investment in community infrastructure in regional Victoria, including, of course, housing, world-class sporting facilities and accommodation. Ballarat will host the athletics, para-athletics and boxing, as well as the T20 cricket. Population growth between 2021 and 2036 is projected to add 40,000 people to the 144,000 people already there. People are relocating in big numbers, and Ballarat currently experiencing around 2,500 new residents a year, and its growth figures have been consistently above national average. The city's economic strategy says that there is capacity to generate 20,000 jobs over 20 years. Part of Ballarat's recent growth has been driven by Melbourne residents seeking a lifestyle change, especially after recent COVID lockdowns. You get a lot more for your money over there. After 5 years of major price uplift, Ballarat continues to be a very resilient market. Increased sales activity and volumes is translating into higher median prices, although they are still in the affordable range in most locations. Most Ballarat suburbs have median house prices in the 500s and upwards. In terms of long-term capital growth, most suburbs have averaged 7 to 8% per year over the past decade. Since June 2020, the Master Builders Association of Victoria has noticed spikes in demand for building contracts in Ballarat, Bendigo and Geelong. With its population rising, the city of Ballarat is preparing to transform parts of the region from greenfield into residential and jobs creating industrial estates. Land prices are also rising rapidly. Ballarat's land price rose 36% in 21 to deliver a median price of $270,000. Land prices have almost doubled in the last 5 years, up 96%, which is a sharp contrast to the 45% increase in Melbourne during the same period. However, Ballarat's lack of new land supplies have resulted in a 39% drop in lot sales, while the median lot size is now just 448 square metres. Residential building approvals continue to rise in the Ballarat LGA after record years in 19, 20 and 21. 930 approvals were announced, an increase of 785 from the year before, while in the current financial year there had been 213 approvals. $1 million projects are attracting workers to Ballarat, driving down rental vacancies and pushing up rents. SQM research data shows that rents for 3-bedroom houses in those postcodes have risen 5% just in the past year to $370 a week, while units have increased 8%. In the postcode 3356, rents, for example, for 3-bedroom houses have increased 7% in the past year. Now, everyone, don't forget, if you do want to download my free area report for Ballarat, then click on that link in the description below. I will share all these stats, housing market details, and what makes this area so compelling. If you are enjoying all my free content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click like as well, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you again really soon. Bye.